Okay, so this is Combat Mission, Battle for Normandy. I was initially just going to record a little bit of gameplay and then, yeah, talk about it, but I ended up recording like an hour because I got really into this game I was playing, so I decided what I'd do is go back and edit a few highlights. So, instant loading, So this is a game, and I know it doesn't look anything amazing, it's true. But it's not about how it looks, it's about how it plays. So yeah, I guess this is kind of a bit of a review as well. So this is the battlefield. It's kind of in the mode that I've got it set in, it's a turn-based game, so you issue loads of orders and then a minute of gameplay plays out and stuff happens, people die, people win, people lose, stuff like that. So I've got this kind of scenario going on at the moment where I've got a bunch of dudes moving up with some tanks. I have to take that farm over there on the left hand side here, and also the crossroads down here. There's also some hedgerows. It's set in Normandy, so there's hedgerows because they were a key tactical consideration during the war. Very thick, dense hedgerows that had like mounds of earth either side as well, so it was kind of like a natural defensive spot really. Not very nice to have to deal with. Which is why I decided when playing that instead of going through the hedgerows, I would go across the other side of the battlefield with my tanks and my infantry and go through the complete opposite side, which I'm not looking at the moment. Come on, here we go. So yeah, I'd go across this side along where this river is and not have to deal with all that stuff. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. So you go around and you have all your units and you click on them to issue orders and stuff. The actual UI and the interface is kind of sucky actually. It's functional, but it certainly feels at least a decade, if not more, old. But then at the same time it is very much a simulation game, so arguably the dev time was spent primarily focusing on the ridiculous level of detail. I don't know, maybe. But, it works, so I'm not going to complain. So I've got all these guys and I've issued them orders there. They're moving up to that hedgerow, which is cool. And there's not really much going on at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of skip ahead to a further point in the battle, because there was one particular point in this battle that was just damn hilarious. That I'll have to show you, which is pretty much the reason why I like this game. It's the damn hilarious bits that turn up. So let me pause this now, and I shall see you in an instant. Okay, so I'm back. So what's happened is I've moved up all my troops and taken the farmhouse. As you can see, it's all pretty chaotic, there's all kinds of things going on. And I've moved all of my tanks up, but what I realised is that there was kind of like a heavy anti-tank gun hidden in the trees. So you see that kind of like bit of smoke in the middle of the screen there? That's pretty much where the heavy anti-tank gun is hidden, next to that tree. So I put that smoke there to try and stop it from seeing my tanks, while sending in a group of infantry to take it. So that was my plan anyway. Charge them on. It's hidden right next to that tree really, so I wanted to get them up as fast as possible. The problem being is that there's a ton of other Germans around that area that are gonna, cause trouble, which is a shame. But what else have we got? So I'm playing a section now. So So yeah, all chaos is breaking loose, lots of gunfire, people shooting at things, tanks rolling around. It's kind of nice, I like the way they have this turn-based option. I think it originally started with that being the only option, at least that was in the original combat mission games that I played. But I think this, you can do it in real time as well, which I'm not too keen on because I kind of like this, making your plans and then seeing how everything falls apart. So for example, that little squad there that I sent out to try and take the gun, 2 of them got killed pretty much straight away there, or at least got shot. And that's primarily because there's all of those grey icons are indicating enemy units and they're all shooting at these guys in the open. So perhaps not the most tactically sound option. But luckily I got a new turn to add some stuff. I also completely failed to notice what happened with this tank here. But because of the fact again that it's the turn-based mode, you can kind of rewind time and view things from a completely different angle. So yeah, it turned out that what did happen with this guy was that the heavy anti-tank gun that I was aiming for managed to get a lucky shot and destroy the entire tank and everyone inside it. So it was worrying because I had literally just given orders to all my other tanks to move straight up onto this line. You see how they're all moving into place. So not fun. It was a bit of an annoying moment, losing one of I think I have 5 tanks or something, and they're pretty much crucial in this battle. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some smoke down now. Smoke gives concealment. So yeah, if you put smoke down, the enemies can't see through it, you can't see the enemy, and it helps little troops with people that are dying to run through the thing. Yeah, what I did just then as well was set up my squad in the hedgerow to cover an arc of fire as well, so they'll only concentrate on targets within that cone, unless, I don't know, someone jumps out of the bushes next to them and is more of a threat. But so that one's got an arc of fire there, just covering the general line. But yeah, the anti-tank gun's proven to be pretty elusive. I pretty much used all of my mortars on attacking this guy, and didn't knock him out, which was pretty annoying. But yeah, so I think I'm going to pause again and skip ahead. So that's the scenario. Moving on the left flank to take out this anti-tank gun, or die trying. Okay, so I've skipped a little bit ahead. Not very much, but as you can see, my initial charge was met with a bit of resistance, and there's a little medic doing some healing there. And we have put some more smoke down, so what I've done is I've just given an order for my infantry unit there to just run like hell, because hopefully they shouldn't be quite so concerned now that there's so much smoke filling the battlefield and not many people can see them. So that's my plan: send that troop minus a couple of dudes that are lying in the ground to take out this one thing. Also, another tank got hit, look. So it's slowly picking off all of my tanks, which is worrying. So I decided, because of that, I'm going to send in the other infantry unit that's behind the bushes there. Just send them all in. It's the only option, because this thing really needs taken out. See, another tank just got hit. Everyone's jumping out. I've got 1 tank remaining now. That one got abandoned before. 1 tank left. And I really need to take this gun, so there's my original guys running in. The other troops just got shot by the anti-tank gun, and it looks like they're reloading now. A bit panicked as well. another shot. So yeah, my suicide squad pretty much distracted them a little bit. But these guys up on the other side, they're getting close. This is where the fun starts. So they're charging to take this cannon, and at the same time the cannon's rotating round to aim at them. A nerve-wracking standoff. There's 2 casualties in the gun at the moment. You can see the details on the left, but there's still 3 guys that are doing their job. But this entire squad running at them, and I was thinking, surely this will be fine. That squad got completely decimated, and they're cowering and running off into the distance now. But they did prove to be a useful distraction, I guess. So then the action continues. So they continue charging in, chucking grenades, trying to destroy these guys, and aiming their ridiculous gun at them. One of them's down now. I think that might be another. Yeah, so all of them, apart from one guy manning this gun, are alive, and that's him lying there on the floor next to the smoke. And all of my guys decided to kind of hang around on this hedgerow, like getting some cover. So then one of my guys died. You can see the little red cross there. And then this other guy comes along with his Thompson machine gun and has to reload it because he's out of ammo. And then the remaining guy starts turning this gun towards them, and I'm thinking, no, surely not. It's at point blank range. And the guy runs out of ammunition again and takes out this squad. Point blank range. And then yeah, I think because it was so hilarious, I decided to rerun it. But yeah, I guess this is kind of the crazy chaos that you can get in this game. It's like a really poorly written part of the Saving Private Ryan film, right? It's kind of like the sequence when there's the sniper in the church, except it's people stood right next to each other. But yeah, that guy was a legend to survive for as long as he did, just sat there. I eventually took him out, but yeah, it really took a long time. I just love the fact that this guy runs in all heroically, spots him with his binoculars, and then has to reload his gun. Like, oh no!
Enemy infantry ahead.
And it's at that point that this guy decides to like, screw this. And every single shot from that machine gun he's missing with. I don't know how he manages that. Excellent camera work there. Let's see that again. But yeah, I can't believe it. An entire squad.
I'm hit.
But yeah, I guess that's the thing. It's kind of this simulation game. Very in-depth, very detailed. Not necessarily balanced in terms of gameplay. It's almost intended that there's quite a lot of imbalance in certain elements. I guess, yeah, accuracy. But for me, the most enjoyable part is these crazy moments of chaos. Yeah, where they
Pull back.
yeah, where all of these little intricate systems fit together to make something hilarious. And then, as you can see there, he's just lobbing a grenade at the fleeing troops. There's one guy left, running away. I don't know, I just think it's awesome. And then the same kind of little things happen. So, like, say you've got an anti-tank unit, like a guy with a bazooka or something hiding in a hedgerow, and then you're waiting for the enemy tank to come past and hoping and waiting, and it's definitely yeah, definitely a cool little game. I know it's not for everyone. I know it's not for people who like shiny things, but yeah, I think it's despite the UI being pretty cumbersome, despite the fact that the graphics don't look that great, the actual chaos of war that it manages to simulate, and the satisfaction of creating a grand strategy and seeing it all blow up in your face is pretty cool. The chaos of war. So yeah, that's combat mission. No, yeah. I always get combat mission and close combat mixed up. I think it's combat mission. Combat mission, Battle for Normandy. Awesome little game. I think I'm gonna get the full game. This is actually just the demo, incidentally. But yeah, check it out. It's a good game.